Good day, you absolute legends. Welcome to another edition of Update News. Now, today's hot topics is Expedition Redux roadmap, hinted future developments, and more. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, we have a heck of a lot to cover, including said roadmaps. We now know between now and the end of this year what expeditions are going to be reduxed and what are not. But before we do get into all the nitty-gritty details, as always, can I please just ask you just to double check that you are indeed still subscribed to the channel. If you need to resubscribe, please do resubscribe. Or if you've been watching me for a while and you like what I do, then why not consider hitting that subscribe button? You definitely will not regret it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot to cover today, so let's get right on into today's video. So 11 hours ago, Mr. Murray posted this. It is a full-on end-of-year impact statement, as well as giving some more information about what is coming ahead with regards to reduxes and more. So let's go onto the link and see exactly what it has to say. So you can see from the title there, ladies and gentlemen, Holiday 2024 Expeditions. Now, this was published yesterday, November 27th, 2024. Hello, everyone. 2024 has been another impactful year for No Man's Sky, with the team pouring so much love into every update. Omega, Orbital Worlds Part 1, and Aquarius added a breadth and depth to so many areas of the universe, from a complete overhaul of the expedition systems, starship customization, elaborate new space stations, new planetary biomes, incredible rendering improvements to water and clouds, and so much more. A few weeks ago, we even introduced cross-save between our huge numbers of supported platforms, a massive technical undertaking. This year has also seen no fewer than 5 community expeditions, bringing travelers together in a certain corner of the universe to experience a themed event and work together to complete unique challenges and earn limited time exclusive rewards. We know that our players have busy lives and know more than most that there are other games to play. That's why, for the last couple of years, it has become customary for the No Man's Sky team to rerun the expeditions from that year over the holiday period, when leisure time is more plentiful, and in a quote-unquote redux form, such that they can be completed and rewards unlocked with relevant ease. We'll be running this year's expeditions over 2-week intervals from Thanksgiving weekend during December and January. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a roadmap for over the Christmas, New Year festive periods on what can we expect with the reduxes, what's going to come out and when it's going to come out. However, do bear in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that if you've already played these expeditions, you may want to play them again because they are reduxes and they are slightly different than the original vanilla experience when they first launched. We've already seen this already with Beachhead, and how I've already done a side-by-side comparison on how different Beachhead Redux version compared to the original Beachhead's expedition was. There was a lot more different missions in Beachhead, and plus that, with all the latest and greatest technologies that LO Games have now implemented into No Man's Sky, was all working fantastically in Beachhead, where when that expedition originally came out, there was no such technologies or advancements, and it was obviously just out for its time. But with all the new stuff being added, it made it feel like a brand new expedition all over again, even though we're just replaying it. So keep that in mind. So this is the list. So you can see from the 27th to the 11th of November to December, we have Omega. That follows on by Adrift, then Liquidators, Aquarius, and then the Cursed update. So I did also speculate that the Cursed, because it was very strange that it was only being run, I think it was only for like, what, a week or two at most for a brand new expedition. That didn't make sense at the time, but I did speculate at the time that it was probably going to be on the Redux list somewhere, and we can now confirm it is. So the Cursed expedition, if you missed it the first time round, not to worry, because now you can play it again from the 22nd of January until the 5th of February. That will take us then past the New Year's festive period, which is absolutely fantastic. Also, you can replay Aquarius again. So Aquarius and the Cursed updates are probably going to be the same. I can't imagine Hello Games adding extra missions and steps into the Redux versions of these, because they have literally only just come out. But for Omega, Adrift, and Liquidators, they're a little bit older, so they might have had a bit more tinkering to them, so they might also have new elements to them. But for Aquarius and the Cursed, they may do But if it is, it's still going to be subtle changes there and there. I can't imagine it like something like Beachhead. It's going to be quite vastly different. I think it's going to be minor changes here and there. So scrolling a little further down, we have this. These reruns present another opportunity, not only to experience these community events, but to also earn any missed rewards. Rewards for the 2024 expeditions includes exclusive sets of Atlas, Deep Sea, and bug-themed customization. The Iron Vulture, which is a wonderful ship. The Starborn Runner, which is a wonderful ship. The Boundary Herald, which is the brand new one, which you guessed it, is a wonderful ship. So you can get all of them. You can also get the Ghostly Frigate. Again, I love that frigate. It's one of my most favorite frigates in the entire world. So if you are missing any of that stuff, you will have the full opportunity to get it. Okay, so next up we have community research. Aboard the Space Anomaly, the Quicksilver Synthesis Companion has been compiling the research data from completed Nexus missions to synthesize a range of new collectible items. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't even tell you right now how many tries it has taken me to complete that sentence in somewhat of a coherent manner. Now, most recently, they have synthesized a set of blue, purple, and teal fireworks. That wasn't recent, that was actually quite a while ago. But anyway, which burst into widely spiraling ribbons in the sky. The Quicksilver bot is taking a short hiatus from item synthesis as travelers shift focus to research for the Omega expedition, alongside the entire community, documenting the flora, fauna, and mineral formations for each rendezvous worlds. So essentially, I won't even go on to read the rest of that. But basically, ladies and gentlemen, what he's saying is that there's going to be no more rewards tiers probably now until after the New Year's periods, or if there is, it's not going to be very much at all. But that's what I take from that. But let me know what you think about what that means in the comment section down below. So ladies and gentlemen, next up, this really piqued my interest. So we're going to read this first and then we'll have a quick discussion about it. But yeah, it's really juicy. So development update. The Expedition Reduxes begin today and will run until February 5th, 2025. We hope they are relaxing way to play No Man's Sky together over the holiday season. Even as the year winds down, the team are still working enthusiastically on future content for the game. We have so much more in store for No Man's Sky. We've also been nominated in the Best Community Support category in the 2024 Game Awards. If you'd like to vote, you can do so by clicking here. The winners will be announced on December 12th. And finally, we're making great progress on our upcoming fantasy title, Light No Fire. You can wishlist it on Steam right here. So, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a few things. So, even though, like you said, everything's starting to wind down just a little bit, they are working enthusiastically for future No Man's Sky content. So we can now dispel any rumors that 2024 was going to be kind of like the peak year for No Man's Sky. And then, there's not going to be really too much after that because, Light No Fire is going to probably come out and yada, yada, yada. So it looks like there is still way more to come in 2025 for No Man's Sky. So that is absolutely wonderful news. And I can't wait to see what the team has been cooking up for the game. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. But what also piqued my interest there is they've also now mentioned pretty much for the first time again since, like late 2023, early 2024 this year, about Light No Fire. Now, they've already said that we're making great progress on the upcoming fantasy title, but also they're asking people now to wishlist it on Steam, which in my mind is an indication that this is now literally just right around the corner and probably could be coming out in the next few months. So that is very, very exciting stuff. That's what I take from that. So as you can see, you can wishlist it right now on Steam. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. And lastly today, I just want to read this post by Martin. Martin works at Hello Games. He's one of the lead engine developers. And this is what he has to say. Growing up in a small, pretty rough town in South Wales, I was lucky to have amazing parents that taught me resilience and to try and try again if you initially fail. Shortly after the initial release of No Man's Sky, I had a meeting with Sean in a pub in Guildford, and everything he said on that lunch echoed with what I had been taught as a child. I'm thankful that something fancy word. Our tiny team at Hello Games have grafted and then grafted some more, and although very positive might just be a few words, it means an awful lot, especially since we aren't even close to being finished yet. So again, that's more reaffirming that, No Man's Sky is still being worked on and developed. Thank you to all players who believed in us and those of you who continue to journey with us. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, some very powerful, heartfelt statements from the team there, and some amazing developmental insights in what is coming obviously later this year with all the Reduxes, and also going into next year about the continued development of No Man's Sky and the upcoming game of Light No Fire. All very, very, very exciting stuff to end off the year of 2024. It has been an amazing year for No Man's Sky. The game has gone from strength to strength to strength, and it's absolutely amazing. So absolutely incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about today's video. Comment section down below. You know what to do. But before I do let you go today, I just want to say a massive thank you, as always, to my YouTube and my Patreon members. And if you want to go down that route today and help support the channel and help continue the work that I do here, then you can do by clicking on my Patreon linked in the video description down below. It starts off at a completely free tier and then goes up to subsequent tiers from there. Or alternatively, ladies and gentlemen, you can just click the join button, which is somewhere below this video. That'll take you over to my YouTube memberships page, and that starts off at less than the price of a cup of coffee. Again, it is a massive help to yours truly. However, don't feel obligated to do that. Just by leaving a like on this video, by commenting or subscribing is way more than enough. But if you do go down that extra route today, I just want to say a massive thank you in advance from myself. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's everything I've got for you here today. And as always, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. Bye for now.